Hey, what's going on YouTube? RMMO25 here bringing you episode number 3 of the Deck Blender, and this time it's against E2DC 420. And this guy has an interesting idea. He's playing a super spread damage deck, which we have seen in the past. Seriously, that 6 price turn is so tempting that ever since I've been playing Pokemon, I have seen decks like this. Anyway, this guy is combining lots of different cards, so it was worth to be in the Deck Blender. Without any further ado, let's check the battle. And here we are. Look at that, he's got those beautiful Victini sleeves. God dang it, I really need to get those. Too bad I have not been able to get them at this moment. My opponent is taking his time, and he's really taking his time to make that, to do the coin flip. And we are waiting and waiting and waiting, and I thought for a moment that I was going to win again by time. Seriously, guys, when you are playing and you click that play button, please don't get away from your computer. That is not cool. Not cool at all. Because this happens. A lot of time is wasted, and as you can see right now, I have to talk and talk and talk until something happens, and that makes me look like I'm crazy. Well, I will start with Snorlax and Deoxys EX. I don't know who is going first. Looks like I am, and look at that beautiful Blastoise EX full art, which looks just great. And right here I'm thinking, okay, this guy is playing some kind of Blastoise deck, at least that's what I think. That's what it looks like. I will play that Colress Machine, go for Plasma Energy because that's good. If I'm able to get Snorlax hitting hard from the start, I will be in a very good position. And here comes something that I really was not expecting. Plasma Ball? Really? What exactly are you playing? Because you have Blastoise, and not only you have Blastoise and play Plasma, you play Thunderous EX, Deoxys EX, and Articuno EX. What the freak is going on right here? And as you can see, this guy loves bling bling. Blastoise EX full art, Thunderous EX full art, Deoxys EX full art, everything is full art. And if you check this guy's discard pile, you will see that everything is shiny. Well, not shiny, I mean everything is simply bright. Very bright. Right here I will go for my stadium, which in this case really will be doing nothing. From the looks of my opponent team, that Blastoise has nothing to do right there. Anyway, out of that, and I really don't get much. Too bad. I can do things with that Skyla. I can go for Colress, I can go for Juniper, so I'm really not that bad. And my opponent again is taking his time, and we see another full art card, which in this case is Cheren. Weird decision, maybe, I don't know, maybe he plays a lot of cards that makes him discard, and that is why he is afraid of taking himself out, so he plays Cheren. I don't know. Anyway, he attaches Rainbow Energy into that Blastoise. Really no reason to attach something into Thunderous EX at the moment, since there is no energy on the discard pile, and that is another weird card. Why will you play Scoop Up Cyclone? Well, I know in this moment that acted like a switch. I will not complain about that, but why are you playing that? Seriously. And yeah, this is something very weird at this moment. Will you rapid spin again so I can have my... Dang it. So I can have my Snorlax as the active Pokemon? And no, he decides to do something weird, and we have now two Deoxys staring at each other, looking fancy at each other, and we are doing nothing for the turn. Yeah. Great. And as you can see, just as I told you, my opponent really likes bright cards. That Skate Rope has also some bright. Here is where it comes interesting. He's playing Mega Blastoise. Not only that, he plays Fairy Garden. Seriously, what is going on right here? He plays Thundurus and Deoxys from every Plasma deck. He plays Mega Blastoise from Blastoise decks. He plays Articuno EX, which is most likely seen in Articuno with Garbodor. And now here it comes a Kyurem. Outraged Kyurem. What is wrong? What is going on right here? Seriously, I can see Articuno being used with Deoxys. Thundurus, we all know that it's why to play with Deoxys. But what about the other two cards? And by the way, his three main attackers are blue. That's weird. That is simply just weird for me. But at this moment I was realizing, okay, Blastoise can distribute damage, can spread damage. Articuno can also do that. So maybe that's what he's trying to do. And Glaciate from Kyurem can also spread damage. So right here I'm really thinking that that is what he really wants to do. Anyway, out of that cold rest, I get that. Good hand. I can work with that, to be honest, but I really don't want to lose my Snorlax right here, because I want my opponent to promote his Blastoise so I can use Theme Pack on that. If not, I will have trouble dealing with that huge HP, because I will have to waste 2 Plasma Energy in Lugia in order to knock out that thing. Here comes another DCE into... into Kyurem, which is weird, and right here I'm going to take the lead, play a little more aggressive, and this Mega Blastoise is going down. Even when you're huge HP, you are going down. And just like that, that Pokemon that took so long to power up is gone. That's great. That is really great. And I still don't know what this guy is playing. The only pattern I can see is that he really wants to spread the damage. But I still don't know what are Fairy Garden, Deoxys EX and Thundurus EX4. Really, I have no idea what are they supposed to do in this deck. Maybe this guy will watch this video and he will make it clear for the rest of us what is going on. Seriously, what is going on right here? And looks like he's AFK again, so I cannot take my 2 prizes. But no, now here comes the Kyurem. Interesting choice. Maybe he thinks he can knock out my Snorlax. You still don't have enough damage to do that. So Outrage will really not knock me out. And looks like he's just making time, stalling. Either way, he really needs to get rid of this Snorlax, because Pretty much this thing can knock out everything on his side of the field. Too bad I stay asleep, because now my Snorlax is going to die. That's not good, but yeah, what can you do about that? Again, my opponent takes his time. Maybe he has choices on his hand. He has a decent size hand. And here comes another Plasma Ball. And why are you playing Blastoise? Seriously, why are you playing Blastoise if you have so many Plasma Pokemon? And I have not seen a Plasma Badge so far. I really don't get this deck. I don't. So far, I don't. And we see another Plasma Energy now coming into the Oxys. Maybe he wants to get rid of my Lugia, but right here I have really no reason to try to attack with Lugia. And I will promote my Genesect EX. I have two Thunderous in my hand. That's great, because right here I can basically retreat and Raiden Knuckle, start powering up another Lugia, and I'm in a really good position right now. My opponent has taken only one prize. Nothing on my opponent's side of the field. It's really scary. So yeah, I don't feel that bad, and I want to keep my escape rope, just because if that Articuno gets the water energy it needs in order to paralyze my my Pokemon, I want to have a way out. So that's why I decide not to waste that escape rope right here. Most likely this Kyurem will give me a huge hit. I'm completely okay with that. I can deal with that damage. And this Kyurem will go down next turn. And after those full art turns, my opponent has not played a single supporter, which is weird. Very weird. And that does not allow me to know more about this deck that is going, that it's a clearly example for the deck blender. So right here another laser, here comes the outrage, that will do lots of damage, and that's beautiful because I wake up, that's just what I wanted to see. So now I will be able to Raiden Knuckle, attach one Plasma Energy into Lugia. Right there I could have gone for... I could have played that energy into one of my Deoxys and that would have been great. And I could have also let that energy on the discard pile so I could retrieve that with Shadow Triad and then do something about that. But it doesn't matter because my opponent decides to promote this Articuno EX. It has 170 HP. And I have 3 Deoxys, Muscle Band, and a Lugia that really wants to take these 3 prizes right here. Yeah. So let's Plasma Gale, knock out this Articuno EX, let's show him who is the King Bird, and let's take those 3 prizes for the game. Here comes the Deoxys, and my prizes were lots of supporters. Well guys, this was the deck blender number 3. I hope someone can clarify what was this deck, because I really don't know. I've seen two texts from 2 decks mixed together. Maybe sometimes 3 decks together, but not as many decks as these guys playing together. So leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to see more content, and I will see you all next time.